This is part 2 of a 4-part series. We're looking at Christopher's claim that New Zealand needs to introduce GMO crops to meet our climate change goals.
And actually what we need to do is end the effective ban on genetic technologies, as we've been talking about. You know, we've got a huge possibility with this technology when I think about what it can do with respect to helping us deliver on our climate change goals.
First, we need to understand something. When we look at nature on a macro level, we can only recognize that everything in the system works in perfect unison. Every function, no matter how small, has a purpose that stretches into the greater whole. Like cogs spinning in a clock, all pieces work together to make the ticker spin and tell you the time. Interfering with just one of these pieces, no matter how small, affects the entire structure. And the truth is, nobody really knows the far-reaching effects of GMO crops because they were only introduced in the late 1990s and widespread adoption began less than 15 years ago. So there is no long-term studies or data. In fact, many independent studies have been buried and industry-funded studies promoted. But there are things that we do know. The vast amount of GMO crops have been genetically engineered to be herbicide and pesticide resistant, meaning farmers can spray more chemicals all over their land without the risk of killing their crops. And these chemicals have been proven time and time again to kill the microdiversity in our soil, destroying, obliterating all life in our natural landscape. We also know that GMO genes cannot be safely contained and often spread to wild relatives. Now look at New Zealand. We are completely surrounded by ocean, the absolute perfect country to remain unaffected by any unforeseen damage that is almost certain to be caused by the widespread release of GE crops globally. We should be the safe store for natural seeds. No informed Kiwi wants this. This bill needs to stop. This was part 2 of a 4-part series. In part 3, we are tackling Christopher's claim, will GE improve the health of our nation? If you don't want to eat GMO food, if you don't want to eat food covered in chemical-based compounds such as glyphosate, comment organic below this video. I'll send you 20% off your first organic box from Eden's Box. Comment organic below this video, 20% off from Eden's Box.